spoke of falling lightning and the weight of ancient stone, and closed his eyes and left the world to wander on its own. We laid him where the clover grows, beneath the summer heat, with 20 years of mortal dust gathered on his feet. The God King is a memory, a story for the hearth, returning every atom to the belly of the earth. But life is never static, and the blood is never cold. The magic didn't vanish when the man grew gray and old. It waited in the marrow, it lingered in the line, a dormant spark of aether, waiting for its time to shine. Now the garden's full of laughter, and the air begins to hum, as the legacy of Atlas finds its way to everyone. The grandfather is sleeping, but his spirit's wide awake in the tiny hands of children, and the promises they make. The first one touches water and the ripples turn to glass. The second whispers secrets to the flowers and the grass. The third one looks at gravity and simply chooses flight, carrying the embers of the universal light. Oh, the lightning skipped a heartbeat, it's landed in the younger verses of the Atlas are finally being sung. The armor's gone to rust, but the power's born anew in the eyes of his grandchildren, shining golden blue. The God is in the cradle, the legends in the yard. The world is being watched by a tiny brand new God. Oh, they don't need the obsidian, they don't need the heavy plates. They aren't here to carry worlds or seal the cosmic gates. Little Alara makes the stones dance in the air. Young Leo has the summer sun tangled in his hair. They play among the ruins of the temples and the shrines, tracing out the blueprints of their grandfather's designs, not as kings or conquerors or shadows of the past, but as a bridge to something that was always meant to last. I watch them from the window, and I see the way they move, with a grace the ancient Atlas never had the chance to prove. He bore the world in agony, a titan in the dark, but they carry the fire like a tiny, joyful spark. They aren't afraid of thunder, they don't bow to the sky. They look at every mountain and they ask the reason why. The burden isn't heavy when you share it with your kin. The outside world is changing from the magic deep within. The rocking chair is empty,